welcome to this tutorial on Typo3. In this tutorial I'm going to cover how to create a web page, move a web page and delete the same web page. I'll also be talking a little about menu items because they are directly linked to your page tree. Okay, so as you can see, I've already logged into the back end of my website. You can see that I already have quite a lot of web pages here, but I've decided I want a new web page. Because the page tree is actually directly linked to your menu items, it's important that when you want to create a new page that you know where you want it to go. So I've decided that I want it to be after home. So to do this, I right click on home and then drop down menu appears and I choose new from the drop down menu. And as you can see, in the main area, lots of options have opened up for what I can create as a new record. Now I know I want to create a page, so I'm really only interested in two sections. I'm interested in this top bit here that says page inside and page after. These are the only ones that relate to actually creating a page. The other options relate to different modules, and you'll see probably less than I do here because most websites don't have quite as many modules installed as I do on my demo website. So don't worry if you see less here. Now, as I've stated, I want my web page to be after home, but if I wanted it inside, I would click page inside and then I would create a menu item very similar to what you see as news in the page tree. But page after will do what it says. It will just create a page after home. So I click on that, and in the main area loads up my page properties. Page properties are pretty basic to understand. They can be quite powerful, but for most users you would only ever care about general and metadata, and that's all I'm going to go through in this tutorial. So in general, you can see that it's got a little exclamation mark, and that means this field has to be filled in order for me to actually create my new page. So I'm going to give it a page title. This page title will actually appear in the page tree in the back end and also by default in the front end. And so that's very good to know, but sometimes we actually want the page title in the front end to be different than the one in the back end. So to create that, we can choose to give it a navigation title. Now this is completely optional, you don't have to use this feature, but it is quite nice. So I've clicked on navigation title and I've decided that in the front end I only want users to see test. And as you can see, that is all I need to do really to satisfy the requirements for creating a new page. So let's just save and close it. Now you can see that the main area has reloaded and also the page tree. And in the page tree, there is my new page. And I can click on it and you see it's just a simple blank page at the moment. If we preview, we can see that there it is in the menu item and here it is for us to see. Now, depending on your styling, you won't obviously see welcome like I do, but it is showing me what the test page looks like. So I've created my test page. But let's say I've decided that I actually don't want it to be after home, I want it to be after gallery. This is also very easy to do in Typo3. You simply click on your page and hold, and then you move it over the page you want it to be after. So let's say I want it after gallery. You can see I'm hovering over gallery with the little hand icon, and I let go. And it gives me a drop-down menu of move page into, move page after, copy page into, and copy page after. You're also seeing the ID of my web page. That's pretty normal, so don't be worried if you see it. Well, I want to move the page rather than copy it, so I'm going to choose move page after. And as you can see, once again, the main area and the page tree have reloaded, and my new menu item and my new page are actually in their new location. And again, if we preview it in the front end, we will see that it's moved once again. So that's pretty simple. Now the final thing that I want to go over in this tutorial is how to delete this page. Again, this is very, very simple. All you do is right click on the page you wish to delete and then choose the delete option. For some people, they may actually have to click on more options to see it, but this is usually not necessary. Usually you would see this little trash bin here. So we just click on that. And of course, because we are doing something quite major, we are asked, do we want to delete it? And we say, yeah, we do. So, okay. Again, both sections of the areas reload, and you can now see that there is no longer a test page item in my page tree. And if I choose to have a look at my website in the front end, it's also gone from there. So that covers the basics of Typo3 as I wanted to cover here. In the next tutorials, I'll cover how to do more things with pages and also the different types of pages, as well as other basic uses in Typo3, such as adding content to a page. Thanks for listening, and this is Karina for CSP.